Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, S.T.A.L.K.E.R here, picking up where we left off in garbage. Day 1 was really tough for us, and while we managed to scrape by and make some progress, we're currently waking up on Day 2 with little ammo and medicine. We're unable to buy any more bandages for the trade up here, so we're going to need either a little luck or a lot of skill to make it back south into Corden. But first, do you hear that? Yeah, me neither. For some reason, OBS didn't record any of my day 2 audio, and I had no way to fix this. I didn't even realize this had happened until I overwrote the save file where we're starting from, but nonetheless, day 2 was a good one, so let's do a lightning round and get right into it. So I decided to go ahead and search this warehouse for any supplies that I was able to find. We were mainly looking things for bandages, medical supplies, water, things that we couldn't buy from the trader because he does thankfully sell some ammo. So we picked up a little extra buckshot from him, and we were lucky enough to get this quest right here to kill some bandits who are actually coming by the front doorstep. Now, while their proximity was quite a blessing, we still needed to keep our distance because a single bullet could give us a bleed here, and if we're bleeding, then we're dying because we can't stop that bleeding. But thankfully, we were able to pop these guys without taking a single hit, and we ended up cashing this quest in before we went south. This was a really good fight, actually. It's a shame that no audio kind of ruins it, because when you don't have the pop of the gun, it just doesn't have the same impact, does it? Alright, let's go ahead and speed through this day. We got really lucky with the loot on these guys. This guy had a Remington with a functional pump, and he also gave us a bandage, so that was the number one thing we were looking for before we headed south. So after turning that in, we popped an energy drink, because my plan was to just try and run past anything that wanted to kill us. Unfortunately, my run past strategy wasn't going to work because we encountered some super fast snorks. Luckily, I smoked them. Also, note that I was playing with the HUD off. I was trying to get myself some good screenshots. Yeah, I mean, they kind of caught me by surprise, but, you know, once you know that these guys are on you, they're actually really easy to dodge out. So, just dodged him, finished him off. And we were bleeding at this point, so we already had to use that bandage that we found. I told you, we were going to need either a lot of skill or a little luck, and thankfully luck was on our side today. The rest of garbage was thankfully uneventful, and when we got to the north checkpoint, there were some stalkers who had already cleared out the bandits here. I went ahead and stole this kill. Because, you know, obviously we got to get that juicy loot, and oh, would you look at that? A second bandage. What did I tell you? Luck's on our side today, boys. And on the trip back to Rookie Village, we were able to get ourselves a nice heart artifact. And we also managed to quickly dispatch some pseudo dogs without taking a single hit. You know, go ahead, keep watching the video, but let me know what you guys think of day 2 at the end of this. Say luck or skill down in the comment section. And just like that, we had made it to the farm where the technician is, and we could see that he was already restocked with a Type B weapon repair kit. Believe me, that's going to be very important later. And just like that, we were able to spend almost all of the money that we had been so hard at work making to restock our meds, ammo, and water. Decided that we didn't really need the med kits here, but the bandages were really important, and also the ammo was extremely important. We braved our first emission of the series, which isn't nearly as epic as it is with audio. Now, while we were heading south, we had a couple of bandits to clear back out for the spring cleaning mission. We had cleared the bandits on our way up north, but unfortunately they had all repopulated the towns and whatnot since we'd been gone for so long. Once again, we're just playing the game of trying to keep our distance. Yesterday, we were a little gung-ho on the hard difficulty. Today, I was definitely trying to take it slower, play a little bit smarter, play for the headshots, and it was working well. I can't remember the name of this location, but I should, because we've been here so many times. There were 2 little bandits over here, but, you know, we were just keeping our distance, and we handled him pretty good. The second guy, however, though, he was being a little sneaky, so I want to see if I get a nice angle right here, and I popped up, got him. Yeah, he never saw it coming. Way to go, good job. Yeah, pat on the back for myself. And one of those guys was kind enough to drop his PDA for me. Gonna go ahead and get ourselves a free stash off of that kill. Man, I love this game. And then we were able to make it back to Rookie Village. We had a quest to turn in for this guy, 2 actually, so we got a nice pretty little penny right there. We head down to go and talk to Sid. Turn our quest into this bald guy. He handed us a pretty nice cash stack as well, and there you go. We were already back up to 20,000. We took a little damage to our legs on the way down here, so wanted to go ahead and pop that ibuprofen while we still had the temporary health. And so yeah, that was a pretty good use. Ibuprofen's a little bit expensive, costs like 6,000 rubles, but you get 3 uses of it, so I was pretty happy with that. We still had 2 uses to go and our legs were fixed. Because that mission had just occurred, I decided to go do a little artifact hunting over here. Which, you know, artifact hunting's some pretty good money, but not as good money as going and destroying mutant lairs. So I go out here and I discover what's the mutant that we're after. It's a dadgum lurker. So if you're not familiar, lurkers, I don't know, they're not as big as chimeras, but they're bigger than snorks. But they really all fight kind of the same. They kind of run at you. And when they get close enough, they do this little jump attack that you need to dodge. I was using the rocks right here to kind of kite him out, make sure I didn't get hit by him. But, you know, he's really not that bad. They don't have a ton of HP. They're just a little bit more dangerous than the snorks. And they have a funny little face. Look at the little guy. He's just a little silly boy. I really should try to remember the name of this place, but for now on, we're just going to call it the Bandit Camp. Anyways, I was trying to shoot this red barrel back here because I thought it was explosive, but that didn't work at all for me. But anyways, we had another kill quest over here, so we're just knocking this out, trying to get ourselves a little bit of money because we want a little bit of breathing room to afford our ammo and our meds. And then I realized it was a lot more than just one guy. I thought since I just cleared this place out, it would only be 1 or 2 at most, but no, it was I want to say like 3, maybe 4. I don't know. You guys count the kills for me. Got a sneaky guy over here. Pop him a couple of times in the head. Make that 1. That's mission complete, but I'm out for blood at this point. This guy right here scared me. Jumped me while I was reloading. Doesn't matter. Reloaded. Pop him 1 time in the head. Done. Easiest 2 kills in my Call of Duty career right there. By the way, don't forget I'm doing this with a broken gun. It keeps jamming on me all the time, but the shotgun definitely has its use. I'm feeling a little confident right here, so I went ahead, push up. I think I got the slugs loaded. Bam! Did I hit anything? I don't know. I jammed. Check it again. Yeah, I got him that time. Yeah, I got him that time. That was it for the bandits. But you see this cool guy right here? And this weird looking guy right here with the sniper rifle? Remember them. They're important later. Heading north, we looted the world's worst stash. We went ahead and spoke to the technician up here. I considered busting the bank to get ourselves that Type B weapon repair kit and getting an upgraded weapon when I realized that our armor's almost broken. You know, in some ways, S.T.A.L.K.E.R imitates real life. Just when you think you've got one leg up in the race, you know, you think you're doing good, something just randomly breaks on you. You know, in real life, it's your car, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it's your armor. And it's not exactly cheap to repair. I went ahead and bought the cheapest repair kit that we could, but, you know, nonetheless, you know, it just kind of sucks because you finally build up a little money, and then this guy's like, yeah, I'm going to take 20% of your life savings so that, I don't know, so that you have clothes for another day. I know what you're thinking. Zycath, what's the plan? What are we doing up here? Well, we got ourselves a couple of quests to complete up here. We've also got a yellow stash to loot on the way, so, you know, that's kind of the current plan. You know, I definitely want to get ourselves up north into some higher tier stuff as quick as possible. And I'm hoping that, you know, maybe one of these quests up here in Garbage or the yellow stash itself is going to be the key to that. while we were heading towards that first stash, we picked up a S.T.A.L.K.E.R artifact. These artifacts are pretty cool. We don't have a belt slot to use any of them yet, but the S.T.A.L.K.E.R artifact, when equipped, drains your psi health to restore your regular health. I mean, the downside of that is, like, you can die from psychic damage? Psychological? Anyways, that stuff can kill you, but, it's always nice to get some free healing if you have the belt slot. So we made our way to the yellow stash. It was hidden inside of this van's passenger seat right here, and it had some pretty interesting stuff. This Sin heavy-duty overcoat is a really good piece of armor, and that Yodelin right there, it's pretty... I'll always take free medicine, but I'm really excited about this overcoat right here, right? I can do control, show you what it's like when it's repaired, and you can see it's an update, like it's an upgrade in pretty much every useful stat. So definitely going to be saving this and fixing it up later. This next part is one of my favorite clips from the entire day, and I'm so sad that it got ruined by not having audio, but nonetheless, I'm still going to give it its moment to shine, right? So I have this quest that I need to come down here and, kill the mutants, very normal quest. I thought it was just these 2 fractures, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I've killed one, I've weakened the other. I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to finish this guy off, right? A little bit of fancy footwork, but we have a shotgun, he goes down pretty quickly, right? So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. We didn't complete the quest. Is there a third guy? Oh, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, these guys just teleport out of nowhere. What are these things? I was freaking out. I'd never seen these guys in my life. Just these 2 little goblins start chasing me, right? And they're sending shadow demons at me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And that was the mission, was to kill these little guys. What, Karlik? Is that what the name is? I can't see because the quality's not good in my editing software, but like, I don't know, like that. I just never seen these guys before, and as I was catching my breath, there was a lurker. so I'm just like running around this thing. I'm like, oh, let me get up here. Wait. High ground doesn't really help against these guys. Oh god, I'm doing this with a broken shotgun. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just wish that I had the original audio for this, because it would have properly captured the insanity that I was feeling in this moment, and I thought I was going to die, but no, we managed to survive, and I don't know, that was just some absolute hilarity. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know, I think that's the reason why I'm enjoying playing on hard the most, is because when I was playing on medium difficulty, I had never seen those little goblins, and like I certainly wasn't running into like lurkers and bloodsuckers in these first 2 zones. So I don't know, I just really appreciate that like the difficulty isn't just that you deal X% less damage, or they take, or you deal less to them and you take more. Like, it's not just like a static numbers increase, it's like actually throwing more difficult challenges at you, right? And I don't know if you guys noticed my inventory right there, but this was really weird, right? I had this quest to deliver this package, right? So I turned it into this guy, and I don't know what happened right here, but like for some reason, turning this quest in deleted my backpack. And you'll see that in a second. So up here, just a little bit to the north, we have the quest where we need to rescue a hostage and then escort him back south. And I thought this was going to be a really easy quest, because normally there's a bunch of duty members up here guarding this little like checkpoint or whatever. But no, it was like covered by a bunch of bandits. So I just go ahead, same thing I always do, clicking heads, no problem. And yeah, check out this clip right here. Sorry, check out this clip after I hit this nasty headshot through the bush, right? So I go up, make sure my surroundings are clear, and I go up to loot this guy. My backpack's gone. I'm immediately like, why can't I carry anything? Why am I so heavy, right? And I don't know. My backpack just straight up yeeted itself into oblivion, and I don't know why that happened. But yeah, whatever. We deal with it. And we needed to upgrade to the hunter's kit in a second. Anyways, so we do that. Pop the last guy through the windshield of this car. I thought it was a pretty cool kill. And then we rescue this guy, just like the quest wanted us to. We still need to escort him back south, but being as we've killed everything between here and there, it's a mostly uneventful trip. And by the way, I tried really hard. Like, I checked my recording and like everything, trying to find out like if I had lost this backpack or not. Like, if I had dropped it on the ground and turned it into a stash, which is something you could do. But I don't know, man. It literally just deleted itself. So we pick ourselves up the hunter kit. In addition to just being another backpack for ourselves with the same bonus to weight carried, it also lets us harvest more mutant parts. And then we just checked the couple of PDAs that we got, get the stash locations out of them. And yeah, there's not a single piece of action between here and Corden. We turn in the quest, no problems. He didn't pay us very well. It was truthfully a major waste of our time, but whatever. And we're just kind of wrapping up, just turning in the quest that we just went out and completed. There was the mutant kills up in Garbage. There was the mutant kills here in Corden. We turned in spring cleaning and all that. I mean, at this point, we just had a bunch of stuff in our inventory, so I do a little bit of inventory management. And once our inventory is cleared up, I go ahead and head down south to check out this yellow stash. Yellow stashes are better than the gray ones. I guess I'm going to call them advanced stashes, but we got ourselves an extra set of basic tools out of them. That's really good because, we're planning to go to Rostock soon, and I want to get that technician up there also upgraded with the basic tools. It's a pretty good cash reward of around 6,000 or so. So, anyways, really happy to get those basic tools. And we also found an AK-74 in there, which we are a long way away from being able to fix up, but, happy to see it. After collecting that stash, though, I hear some gunshots going off in Corden. Now, I'll steal some kills whenever I can, so I rush up north and see that Corden is actually being attacked by a bunch of renegades. Not just rookie ones either, like high-level renegades. They're throwing grenades, they've got good weapons, good armor, and I am doing my very best to hit headshots here and try to get these kills. And straight up, this is another one of those cool moments. This was another one of the good fights that I was really excited to show you, and is the reason why I'm so freaking upset that I lost the audio. Sorry if it's becoming a sore subject that I keep on repeating it. But I mean, like, look at me, like I'm going crazy. Like I've got the loot in my eyes, and look at this. This guy fucking body blocks, steals my kill. Dude, I was so mad. I was like, whatever, I'll reload. I was so mad, I had to take my aggression out. And that's when it hit me. A moment to reflect. I'd killed a man in cold blood for nothing but monetary gain. Oh my god, his friends are trying to kill me. Oh my gosh, he almost one-shot me. Oh god. So at this point, I'd realized that I had made the ecologist faction hostile with me. And I realized that I was probably going to have to save Scum and redo all of this. But, at the very least, let's have a little bit of fun first, because these guys are definitely going to kill me. You saw them earlier. They're way better equipped than I am, and I don't have 20 people helping me with this fight, right? But what happens next really surprised me. This guy, I just absolutely obliterated. The issue is his heavily armored friend. His heavily armored friend who almost kills me, but doesn't manage to do the job. I'll tell you what, if I feel bad for anybody, it's this guy. This guy that's always standing out front, guarding the place. I feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for these guys. But, yeah, I mean, just check out my inventory, man. I've got so many good guns that I have the availability to fix up right now. And I don't know, pretty proud of myself. Thought that was a pretty well done gunfight. I mean, look, I'm literally carrying so much stuff right now that I can't even move. You can see I'm like worried. I'm like, oh god, I really want this stuff, but have I turned these guys enemies against me? It turns out I haven't. I don't know at what point factions turn totally hostile to you. I don't know if it's negative 2,000 or whatever, and we're only at negative 160, and that's why they're not hostile. But turns out there was no repercussions for killing this man in cold blood and looting the guns and armor off of his body. The ecologists see me the next day, and they're like, yeah, that's totally cool, dude. I feel like it shouldn't come as a shock to anybody that this was the point that I decided to take a break, because I not only needed to figure out if I had scuffed my playthrough, but as you can see, night is falling, and this is technically the end of day 2, like I told you. A very eventful day, and we are also at the end of the portion where the game is without audio. And so now we pick up on day 3 with plenty of supplies in our pack and a plan to fix up a gun very soon in the future. What? Okay. Okay. That was pretty clean. What about you? Oh my goodness. Guys, that's perfect. That is a Remington with a functional barrel. Wow. We are off to a good start already today. I don't really want to deal with this guy on the bridge. Oh, okay. Well, sometimes that's... Oh, whoa. That's not good. Okay. Shoot. Navigating that anomaly pretty bad. In case you didn't see that, our 1911 just jammed for the first time ever. Which makes sense. We've definitely let its condition get a little low. Okay, so yeah, that's our fault. We've let the condition on this gun get a little bit low, but we've got almost 32,000 in the bank. We've got a good Remington to fix up, so hopefully we're going to be able to amend all of that here in just a second. And while we were trying to fix up the shotgun that we have, we didn't have quite enough steel wool to craft ourselves a Type B weapon repair kit. So I bought out the trader at the mill, and I also went ahead and headed over to Darkscape to collect a couple of stashes. We might get lucky and find a Type B weapon repair kit, but we also could guaranteed buy the steel wool from the guy over here. Here we are. Here's something I didn't get to complain about enough in my little 5-minute recap, right? The fact that we lost our backpack for seemingly no reason. Okay, take that. Disassemble that. That's what he wants, is that PDA. We can take both of these good parts and shoot. I'm gonna take it. I don't really have any intention of fixing up the PPSH, but You know, it keeps throwing good parts at us, so why not? Cat and a dog. It's the two best of friends. Okay. Sick. Now we should have everything we need to head on back. The only question is, do we hit this stash? I'm thinking yes. Okay, maybe we go up onto the blade. And then... well, then what? Oh, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll have to check back in the recording, but that stash was not worth going for. That's my professional opinion. Man, we can't even catch a break today. Gotta stop the bleeding. We've got to use our last ibuprofen. Give me the money. 3,500. Thank you. Oh wait, what? We have another quest on? Oh yeah, this one. 3,100, thank you. $7,000, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I know we need another box of FMJ. Let's do 2 more boxes of the Hydroshock. Army medkit? Absolutely not. You have any idea how expensive those things are, bud? Okay. Nothing useful, it says. Gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure there's like... so I've sprinted through here and taken damage, but whenever I walk through here, I don't. I think it's these little moss things. Oh. Nice. Free artifact. That was honestly kind of strange, just to have an artifact lying there. And then we go here. Okay, we need another grooming kit. Oh god, I hope I didn't just F myself. I did. I absolutely did. Oh no, he sells them. Whew. Okay. The crafting system is like pretty convoluted, but I really wanted to make more use of it this time. And I definitely feel like it's saving us a lot of money. There we go. So now, what do we need? We have a worn pump and a worn bolt. Let's clean up our inventory real quick. So what do we need for these? We need a file and a multi-tool. Okay. And this is gonna kinda hurt, but I think we have to use everything unless we can buy a good part from him. Every single use. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, he's got 6,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for just one part of this gun. Let's check our parts one more time. Do we have any that could be fixed up? Yeah, okay, perfect. So take the pump off of that one. And now, watch this. Gonna take just a few seconds for us to get this gun totally back up and running. Checking around, making sure everything's good. Okay, so this is back up to 88%. This is 94, 85. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's send it. So, maintain parts. We need to replace the bolt. That uses up one charge. And now we need to repair this. We can use the industrial grease for a +7. Now we still have one use left on this weapon repair kit, which means that we can continue to use it for like swapping parts out, but we can't actually use it to repair anymore. Otherwise we'll lose it, right? Bam. Bam. All right. Let's check this puppy out. Ooh. Very, very nice. With all of our items repaired and a new shotgun to boot, I decided it was time to head out for the Great Swamps. I grabbed some items to craft some medicine once we get there, and made sure to bring enough food and water for the trip. But as I was beginning to leave, I heard some gunshots right outside. Oh. I think we've got some volunteers for us to try our shotgun out on. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Got him. Dropped him. See, that's what I love about shotguns in this game. That's like an actually pretty realistic range for like how far away our shotgun's still useful. Alright guys, we're back at Rookie Village. Mostly an uneventful trip, but we got a couple of quests to turn in here. Okay, that's pretty nice. Hold on, did I miss a quest to turn in or something? No, okay, we're good. Got one here. Ooh. Isn't that what he's looking for? So I want to see what it does real quick before I turn it in. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, but the job is done. 13,000? Okay. Very nice. That's a very nice quest turn in. Now let's get these couple of turn-ins. The job is done. We got one more down here. The job is done. Some information to sell. Okay, that one wasn't really worth nothing. Okay. We're good on water. But I do think we could... I think we could benefit from picking up another med kit. Another bandage, ibuprofen, box of buckshot, and a box of slugs. There we go. Now we are ready for the swamps. Okay, let's loop around and save that guy for last. These guys have got better armor. We not need to swap to slugs for them. Okay, I think that's our SMG guy. What? I didn't even see him. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a med kit running. What? Did we get him with that shot? I guess so. This is him, right? Yeah, there's Mr. Crony. Scorpion. Well, thanks for your stuff, bud. We've got some decent stuff here and there. Okay. It's a grooming kit. We dropped one in here. That is a pretty cool pistol. Yeah, look, powder can. These things are really useful to disassemble. They disassemble into a bunch of gunpowder and stuff. We can disassemble that. Oh, bunch of stuff in here. Hello, Professor. How's research going? Yeah, I got some time. What you need? Sure. I'll go get your shiny dirt for you. How about this guy? Any work you want done? Yeah, there we go. How about you? Any work you want done? Anything else? I ain't going to Jupiter right now. This guy, librarian. Oh, I really thought that... shoot, I thought that he would buy these. I thought that he paid a good price for artifacts. He won't buy them at all, though. Let's check over here. I want to buy some medical supplies. I know I need to pick up these caffeine tablets and a thing of Vinca. And we'll be able to craft ourselves some meds. Any work he wants done? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I'll do it. Okay. Medical supplies. He also does not buy these. Back here is the faction leader for Clear Sky. Oops. Right in here. He gives us kind of like a main story quest. Anything I can do for Clear Sky? No problem. I'll take care of it. Any work you want done? I'll do it. Any work you want done? Okay, so he wants some renegade patches. And he wants us to clear out a location that's kind of central to the swamp. I think it's called... Let's check. The pump station. Is that right? Yeah. So we've got 2 quests here. Yeah, that's a pretty hard quest to do, though, so... I'll attempt it, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually do it. What the heck was that? We bought ourselves some medical supplies. So here we've got ibuprofen. We could buy another thing of caffeine tablets, which I think I will. We can craft a bunch of these. What do we need to craft these? Not much, actually. Yeah, let's craft up a set of those. After crafting up some much-needed medical supplies, dropping off some items in the stash, we were finally ready to go out and venture into the swamps. Hope you guys are ready. There's been a lot of preparation going into this next episode, and I hope you enjoyed this one despite its technical limitations. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.